ServSafe exam questions. What should be done with dishes or before washing it in the dishwasher? Scrape or rinse it. A cutting board must be set aside and shown to a manager when it is chipped or cracked. After TCS food has reached 165F in a microwave oven, the food should be left to stand covered for 2 minutes before serving. A food handler must check the temperature of TCS food being held at least every 4 hours. To prevent cross-contact, what should food handlers do to utensils? Wash, rinse, and sanitize the utensils before use. What is the biggest food safety risk when a food handler wears dirty clothes to work? Dirty clothes might carry pathogens. Which action could cause cross-contamination in a self-service area? Customers returning to the food bar with their original plates. Ground meat is safe to serve if cooked to what internal temperature? 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Should good handlers wash hands with gloves on? No, gloves must be changed and hands must be washed with each new task. TCS food must be cooled to what temperature in the first 2 hours? 70 degrees Fahrenheit. A food handler is not required to wear a hair covering while taking a break. A food handler places dirty pans in the hand washing sink because there is no room in the 3-compartment sink. Is this acceptable? No, the hand washing sink should be used for hand washing only. If raw meat and poultry are stored in the same cooler, the raw poultry must be stored below the raw meat. Food handlers must tell the manager when they have which symptom? Jaundice. What must a food handler do to a thermometer before using it? Wash it, rinse it, sanitize it, and allow it to air dry. Food handler may eat in an area used for employee breaks. Which is a common food allergen? Wheat. A food handler may chew gum when taking a break. A food handler notices cleaning liquid has just been sprayed on the prep table next to some fresh vegetables. This may cause which type of hazard? Chemical. What should the temperature of the detergent water be 8 in a 3-compartment sink? 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Which symptom must a food handler report to the person in charge? Vomiting. Ready-to-eat TCS food that was prepped by a food handler must have a label that identifies when the food must be sold, eaten, or thrown out. When using FIFO method correctly, the food stored in the front should be the food that will expire first. A food handler uses food in storage that will expire tomorrow before using food that will expire next week. What practice is the food handler using? FIFO, first in, first out. After a prep table has been cleaned and sanitized, the surface must be allowed to air dry. What is the correct cooking temperature for barbecued chicken that is being prepared at an outdoor event? 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Food handlers must tell the manager when they have what symptom? Diarrhea. Which item is not appropriate for drying hands? Clean apron. What should a food handler do if a customer is experiencing an allergic reaction? Call the emergency number for assistance. What should a dishwasher do to make sure a sanitizer will work well? Use a test kit to make sure the sanitizer is the correct strength. What is the maximum temperature at which cold TCS food may be stored? 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Sanitizers work best when the items are sanitized for the correct amount of time. Warm bottled beverages are in a tub surrounded by ice, cooling for later service. What should the food handler do with the ice that remains in the tub? Keep it in the tub and use it to cool other bottled beverages. When in constant use, food contact surfaces must be cleaned and sanitized at least every 4 hours. Which practice could contaminate food? Serving different food items with the same utensil.